The other thing I'd like to bring up, if I may,
Yes.
is the way you are now referring to Andrew Windsor.
Yes, is that incorrect?
That is absolutely incorrect.
What should it be?
Whatever you think about him, his correct title is His Royal Highness Prince Andrew.
The paedophile's friend.
And it's the same with Meghan.
Sometimes the biggest scandals don't just expose powerful people. They expose the people still lining up to defend them. And when that happens, you get a rare look into how an entire system survives long after it should have been questioned. Before we dive into the full story, comment where you're watching from, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Now, with the latest headlines surrounding Prince Andrew putting the spotlight back on old controversies, it's the perfect time to revisit 3 truly unbelievable callers who phoned into James O'Brien's show. Because these calls were about far more than one royal figure. They revealed something much deeper about Britain itself. What you're about to hear is a snapshot of a country still wrestling with class privilege, inherited status, and the strange instinct some people have to protect titles more fiercely than truth. These callers didn't just defend one man. They unintentionally exposed the mindset that has kept outdated hierarchies alive for generations. This is what happens when people are taught to respect rank before accountability, status before standards, and tradition before common sense. Even in the face of serious allegations and public disgrace, some still act as if criticism of the elite is somehow more offensive than the behaviour being criticised. So let's go through these calls together, piece by piece. Because once you hear the arguments being made, you start to understand why certain systems remain untouched for so long. And when we're done, I'll give you my full thoughts on what it all really says about power, privilege, and a society struggling to move forward.
The other thing I'd like to bring up, if I may,
Yes.
is the way you are now referring to Andrew Windsor.
Yes, is that incorrect?
That is absolutely incorrect.
What should it be?
Whatever you think about him, his correct title is His Royal Highness Prince Andrew.
The paedophile's friend. And
it's the same with Meghan. Everybody seems to refer to her as Meghan. She's not Meghan. She's now the Duchess of Sussex.
She's whoever she wants to be.
No, she's not.
Yes,
That's
she
her
is.
title.
Okay, can I say His Royal Highness Prince Andrew, the paedophile's friend?
How many friends have you got that may have done silly things or bad things?
None that have been jailed for it, Muffy. How many have you got? None
that have been jailed, but I've had a number that have done silly things.
You think that raping teenage girls gets filed under silly things?
No, absolutely not.
I think you've delighted us for long enough.
Absolutely not.
Alex is in Camden. Alex, what would you like to say?
I think this is a witch hunt on Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein. I think this is anti-Semitism. I think Jeffrey
Good
Epstein
grief, I thought the last call was mad. Amanda is in Datchet. Amanda, what would you like to say?
Hello there, yes. I just want to know, is it fair that we blanket the whole royal family for one member's actions? If somebody in my family did something wrong, would it be fair that everybody dissed my whole family for their actions?
I don't know that anyone is doing that, are they?
Well, I think that's what came over last night on the TV, was that,
well, let's listen to it again. Let's listen to it again.
Is the monarchy fit for purpose? Jeremy Corbyn.
Needs a bit of improvement.
Mr Johnson.
The institution of the monarchy is beyond reproach.
Where's the sort of tarring everyone with the same brush thing there?
First of all, I think Jeremy Corbyn is in no position to...
No, I didn't ask you that. I asked you, where's the tarring everyone with the same brush bit there in what I just played?
Well, I think the monarchy needs some improvement, does it? I think it does.
So you're agreeing with Jeremy Corbyn?
I agree that... No, I don't think the monarchy needs some improvement.
You don't think they should get rid of the man who hangs out with paedophiles?
So tell me, if you are friends...
I'm asking you questions. Would the monarchy be improved by getting rid of a member who hangs around with paedophiles?
No.
Right. This is a fascinating phone-in, and I'd just like you to expand on that. So if you were friends with a paedophile, you don't think that your status would be improved by not being friends with them anymore?
I think you have to look at the whole picture.
I am.
Am I friends with a paedophile because he's a paedophile, or am I friends with a friend?
Here you
because
are
he's
on the
been a friend
radio.
of mine?
Here you actually
Sorry?
are on the radio, talking about the various circumstances in which you could be friends with a paedophile. I bet you didn't think this was going to happen when you woke up this morning, did you?
Do you want to let me finish?
Not really.
Okay, then there's no point me phoning in.
I don't like talking to people who can be friends with paedophiles, actually, or people who split hairs over it. But it's good that you agreed with Jeremy Corbyn. I bet you weren't expecting to do that when you woke up this morning either.
I did not agree with Jeremy Corbyn.
So, let's be clear about what we just heard. That wasn't just 3 callers with strange opinions. It was a perfect example of how deeply some people still bow to power and privilege. Even when serious facts are right in front of them, they still rush to defend status over accountability. The first caller cared more about royal titles than the scandal itself. Think about that. Protecting formal respect mattered more than the victims connected to the story. That mindset is exactly how old institutions survive. Defend the image, ignore the reality. The second caller turned to conspiracy claims, which usually happens when there are no solid arguments left. When facts become impossible to defend, some people attack critics instead of facing the truth. And the third caller may have said the most revealing thing of all. She could not admit that removing a disgraced figure would improve the monarchy. To defend the institution, she had to reject basic common sense. That is the bigger issue here. Some still believe titles equal virtue and privilege deserves automatic respect. But reality has a way of destroying fantasy. So what do you think? Will these latest revelations finally break the spell for those still defending the indefensible? Let me know below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.